Hey, manyfish. It is the 23rd of March, 2024. I do pretty well. I'm not doing all that great today, so just bear with me. I just came across some things that I felt I should share with you guys. And we had this attack in Russia yesterday on 322. ISIS apparently has claimed responsibility, and ISIS is nothing less than the Israeli Secret Intelligence Service, supplied by the United States. That's what ISIS is. And then I see this article in the New York Times, Gaza's shadow death toll, bodies buried beneath the rubble, shadow of death, Psalm 23:4, that George W. Bush read on 9/11/2001.
And I pray they will be comforted by a power greater than any of us, spoken through the ages in Psalm 23. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me.
Okay? And today marks the war against the Jew haters of the book of Esther, Adar 13. And ironically enough, their study today, okay, this is the Chabad.org. These are the synagogue of Satan that run the show. They're behind all of this, man. I'm just telling you, this is spiritual war manifesting before your eyes. The horses of Revelation 6, all of it's going down, man. Their daily study for today is Psalm 69 through 71. Okay? I'll leave links to all this stuff. So the Psalm 69 connection right there. And today is the 169th day of this Israel-Hamas Jew haters war, genocide of Amalek, the whole 9 yards. It's all there, you guys. And we cannot forget 2020 3/11 was Shushan Purim. You really need to wrap your mind around that. That says volumes as to who these people are. 3/11 was Shushan Purim in 2020. Okay, and then on top of all that, we have this full worm moon. You need to do a study on the worm in the Bible. The crimson worm. There was a worm involved with Jonah. A lot of people are looking at this eclipse coming tied to Jonah. And NASA calls this lunar eclipse that's coming up a subtle lunar eclipse. Now, the serpent was the most subtle of creatures in the garden, right? Who beguiled the woman. I mean, think about this. And then the Psalm 69 study they're doing, right? First verse of Psalm 69 is, "Save me, O God, for the waters are come in unto my soul." In the NIV, it says, "The waters have come up to my neck." Did you know that that giant 80-foot head across from Manhattan, New York, is called Water's Soul? And it was officially opened on October 19th, 2021. And as of Shushan Purim, the 25th, that'll be 888 days exactly. I'm just saying there's something going on here, and I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm going over just the basic stuff here. There's a lot more detail to this that just confirms it 6 ways to Sunday. And another little factoid, on March 25th in 2019, Donald Trump officially recognized the Golan Heights as being under the sovereignty of Israel. And he signed that into effect on March 25th of 2019, marking the first instance of any country recognizing Israel's sovereignty over the Golan, which includes the southern slopes of Mount Hermon, the same area where Trump Heights was established, okay? Same area where Caesarea Philippi is, the gates of hell, the cave of Pan, exactly 23 miles from the summit of Mount Hermon to Trump Heights. Interesting. I suggest doing a study on this term, high mountain, in the Bible. First place you'll find it in the New Testament is Matthew 4:8. when the devil takes Jesus to an high mountain and shows him all the world and offers it to him, right? And remember that movie they did where the devil that's tempting Jesus looks exactly like Obama?
If you were Son of God, command that this stone becomes bread.
Man shall not live by bread alone.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, that's just craziness to me. And then on the 25th, now Trump is now 77 years old. I just have to bring this up because I was led to it. And when he was campaigning his first time around as president, he was doing a rally on April 18th, 2016, and he made a slip of the tongue that he never corrected when he said, I was down there on 7-Eleven at the World Trade Center.
And it's very close to my heart because I was down there and I watch our police and our firemen down on 7-Eleven, down at the World Trade Center right after it came down. If I'm president, it's going to come back so fast you won't even believe it. You watch.
Right? 7-Eleven. Well, get this. On the 25th, Shushan Purim, it'll be exactly 7 years, 11 months, and 7 days since Trump made that statement. And this is all tying into another 9/11 event. I just see the pattern there. And another interesting thing, speaking of Obama, who played the devil, right? When Trump was 66, in fact, on his 66th birthday, Barack Obama signed the beam that went to the top of the 1,776-foot-tall One World Freedom Tower, 6/14/2012. He signed that beam. We remember, we rebuild, we come back stronger. And the we is not you and me. The we is them. They are the ones from before the flood, from the Tower of Babel, all throughout history. They remember. They rebuild. They come back stronger. Remember their little mitzvahs they talk about. As for today, the daily thought, one of the 613 mitzvahs of the Torah is to erase the memory of Amalek. Okay? So he signs the WWW, which is a 23-23-23, or in the Hebrew, a Vav, 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 666, the double U. And on the 25th, when he signed that beam, will be exactly 11 years, 9 months, and 11 days. You can't get more 9/11 than that. And there's a lot more. Of course there is. There always is. But I really felt compelled to share this with you guys. And we'll see what happens. It's all we can do. And a whole bunch of things that I've been gathering up about the eclipse as well. So I'm going to do my best to just share this stuff with you as we see the day approaching, because it is approaching. And if you are not planted firmly on the rock of Jesus Christ, this will not bode well for you. So seek him out, call on him with a sincere and humble heart, knowing you need a Savior. Why do you need a Savior? Well, because we all fall short of the glory of God, and Jesus is the only open door to him. And that door will shut suddenly, one day. So the question is, do you know him? God bless each and every one of you. Peace and grace to you. Manyfish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,